Right. That's showing 200 feet for a dog.
If y'all would, but already look over the minutes, and y'all see this is great.
4 May.
Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. If you would, review the minutes from the March 18th meeting. If you see any additions, corrections, let me know. If not, entertain a motion to approve it. Motion to clarity to approve the minutes from the March 18th. I have a second. Second from Burton. All in favor? I will move on to number 3 here, the mayor report. There's an update on the lighting at the Leland Field and the park.
The lighting at the baseball field, we're waiting for Johnson Controls to give us a report on that. I'm supposed to meet with them. I'm gonna be on vacation all next week, so I'm supposed to meet with them on the 27th, I believe. But as of right now, they haven't submitted anything to us. They said they want to have a meeting with us before they submit anything, so that'll be on the 27th. The local parks and recreation funding, I'm guessing that's the grant. You want an update on that?
Yeah.
The local parks and recreation fund grant has been submitted to Governor Lee's office, and it's up to them to determine who they're going to fund. We did contract with a company to come and do the safety audit. We got a scheduled time for them to come down here. So we're moving forward with that. And even if we apply, when that grant opens up again in the future, or any other grants, that's something almost all of them are asking you for. If you've had some kind of inspection or safety audit, so that should give us something to submit next time. That's something TDEC specifically stated they wanted, so we're in the process of getting that done. And as I said, that's Governor Lee's decision right now. And then that brings us to the disc golf proposal. Representatives here from District Disciples and Mr. Ricky Fouch. And I'll let him come up and speak to it if he wants to. I think right now he just wants a little bit of direction from the committee. It came down to 2 issues. Do you want them to get the funding before they proceed, or do you want to give them to go ahead and maybe condition it on getting the funding or whatnot? That's something he's going to discuss with the committee. And then the second issue, I believe, was maintenance going forward. I spoke to Mr. Sweet earlier today. Looking at this disc golf thing, there really shouldn't be a whole lot of maintenance going forward. The equipment's pretty sturdy that's going to be in the park, other than disc golf. The disc that people should bring themselves. The equipment that's going to be there should be pretty sturdy and not require much maintenance. So again, I'll ask Mr. Fouch if he wants to come up and address the committee.
Yeah, I wanted to just come up and,
It is on the assembly work.
I just wanted to come back up and reintroduce myself. Ricky, appreciate you guys taking the time out to talk to me about this. And we put together the proposal. I'm pretty sure I think we're done with it. I didn't know if that got sent over or not, Mr. Mayor. Okay, that's right.
Everybody got a copy of it? If not, they're up here.
And I believe, Mr. Mayor, touched on both that the big issues I got last time were, who was it going to be? We are, as a district cycle, donating this to Trousdale County. We'll be, part of the funding, it will be raising the money, and we're trying to make sure that, I'll take care of it, will be the counties. We did talk about this kind of the maintenance and install, those kind of things. I talked to Mr. Slee, he didn't seem to be too heavily worried about us installing, but when we did install one in Springfield recently, we had that their parks department actually installed the equipment on the front end. I think we have manpower and means to put those things in. If it doesn't matter to the committee who actually does the installation. So other than that, I think we covered, most of the major, concerns that were brought up last time. Are there any other questions that you have for us?
Somebody got any questions for Mr. Park?
How long will it take to actually install everything to do? Up and running?
It's gonna depend on the actual funding of it, but we're going to, well, obviously, get the money and then, find the things and install them. It shouldn't take very long, they're finishing up the one in Springfield now, and it's just a matter of pouring concrete, get back down, and then pouring the actual concrete for the foot, for the ground stage to go in, and then you put put the actual baskets together, put them in, and that's it. It's not a very intensive process, it's just a matter of getting.
Now, who's paying for the one in Springfield? Y'all approved?
That's my understanding, is that this cycle did raise all the money for that, and they're giving it to Springfield that they actually. I wasn't on the ground floor, but so I don't know all the specific details, but my understanding is that we did raise all the money for that course.
Yes, sir.
I think when you were here last time, you said around $8,000.
I believe that's correct. It was, the baskets themselves were going to cost about $350 a piece. And then whatever concrete's going, obviously, that's going on nowadays. But whatever that's going to end up being, somewhere between 8,000 and 9,000, depending on how many pads and positions we put in. I did include in the proposal, we will, I did have 9 poles. But a lot of times what horses will do is they'll have alternate pit positions or alternate pads. That way, if there's a specific time of year that something needs to be used, we can move the basket to a different area where the horse is still using it doesn't affect the other activities.
So you're gonna fund it all and then turn it over to the county,
That's correct.
so the county no expense to the county at all.
No, we're not asking for any funding at this point from the county.
See, any questions you feel?
We'll talk about it, I think.
I have, a motion that we approve.
Trips okay the way, huh?
Yeah, he said it was okay. You okay with everything down there?
Yeah, everything is fine. Next start installing, I'm sure you'll contact us, we'll go down on the things, you know.
Did we need some sort of formal contract? I mean,
Not if they're making a donation, you don't need a formal contract for a donation. They're paying for it all, so we're not happening. If they were coming in to manage it or something, we would do some kind of management agreement. Or a donation, you know, just like people donate from the animal shelter, just write a check, put what it's for, and that's it.
I'll make a motion, let them do it.
Second.
A motion, from Mr. Gill, second, Mr. Thirty, any more discussion on it? When kind of, go ahead and further tonight, what kind of time frame you looking at kind of start something?
I think at this point, what we're gonna be doing is, now that, assuming we get the approval tonight, that we will, then begin reaching out, to local businesses like we talked about, trying to see if they would like to sponsor a whole, start getting terms together, get the fundraising going. And then once we get the funds together, we'll begin the actual process. Again, I wasn't on the ground floor of the Springfield, I don't know how long it took, and they also made a larger course out there in Springfield, so there's more money to raise. But if they got theirs in, that's the year, I don't anticipate it taking that long to raise the money to do that.
I got a motion and a second, any more discussion on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you all.
Appreciate you coming up.
Do you yell forward when you throw it?
It's a bad road.
Let's move on to number 4 here, Public Works Director report from Mr. Saweet.
Lifeguard situation, we're up to 11 guards, 1 manager, no assistant managers yet. It's kind of old, a lot of the earth, not on when we sign up in lifeguards, we don't have to wear a mask in that box out, you know, out around the pool and stuff.
It's very, very hard.
Why do they have to?
Is that
Still
part of
under the guidelines.
That's still part of the guidelines they have?
Until we put a guideline for the government office, that's what we say.
Oh,
Less than.
Can you operate with 11?
Sir,
Can you operate with 11 lifeguards?
no, sir. And even still, we don't have a manager yet. I mean, hopefully they'll come in next week. If we don't get them started pretty quick, we're not gonna be able to get lifeguard training.
I mean, I think you said last time we about 15.
13 to 15, 13 the minimum, you know, a lot of these girls are in cheer camp, band camp, vacation still with their families. You know, we don't have it all through the summer like we'd like. A lot of them are gone 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes continues 2 or 3 weeks.
I might mention a little bit of my help, with that summer school program that's gonna be ran through the schools, elementary school and the middle school. You're talking about a large number of kids. That's 28 times 8, I guess, is what we're looking at right there, Stacy. So, 200 and change kids, and we'll be talking about going through there, they'll be going from 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, from Memorial Day, the Tuesday after Memorial Day through June 2nd, Friday, June 2nd. So there's gonna be a lot of kids maybe will be going to 3 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock, and they might light in the morning up.
Yeah.
All of that. I don't know if that's something that might help you out in the plan. Might go on the less in that case, or less dollars. That's, I would assume it's a lot of kids.
Is anything as a committee we can do to fight the trouble?
Girls come in and guard period. Except we're in a holding pattern vacancy. That's all we do.
What's the deadline on training?
I think about the middle of next month. I'll look as far as training.
So you got roughly 3 weeks to get them all in training.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll have to be signed up by then, they'll have online courses to take.
What about the 11 you've already got? Are you gonna go and try to get them trained?
No. We spend that kind of money, don't we need more? I don't know if we'll be able to do anything at all. If we had 2 or 3 more, maybe another manager, then yeah, we definitely.
Or you have no interest, you've had no interest in the system manager?
No, we've got one girl that's been there 3 years. We're probably gonna ask her if she'd be in this, that's gonna put us in guard.
What's the solution, guys?
If you cut back hours, we could help them.
We're not open enough managers.
I sure hate to say it, we told them this.
Yeah, man, you're right. Children's no matter.
Oh, you got a name.
Yeah, we got managers.
I'm sorry.
We're 4 assistant managers, so.
I'm sorry, I missed something.
And if we move one of the lifeguards into assistant manager position, then we can't go.
So you're saying, Jimmy, you have 13 guards and 4 assistant managers and 1 manager?
We can put something on Facebook, make a page saying that we don't get the people to step up, who's not gonna open, and whether it's firestorm, and, but maybe that'll prompt some people to step forward. Other than that, I don't know.
But she has created a flyer already. She sent it to us just about that. She was, I contacted Shelby after our last meeting, just to see if she had any of those words where she might get.
That was everything that I think you feel like you can do it.
Shelley's grown what we've got now.
I was about to say, she's really worked hard this
We raised the pay and things to do it.
We raised it a couple of years ago, I guess 4 or 5 years ago now. Paid it with anybody in town.
Well,
I
it's like-
know that. If they might bring somebody in.
Assistant manager.
Could we do like a sign bonus. I mean,
Oh, what?
it's like a sign bonus.
We can train and get the bonus. Well, we're paying for the training. I mean,
Um,
the training, they won't get the bonus.
You get the bonus after. Part of it. You get it
I
bonus.
mean, you know, I don't know if that would help or not.
Well, it's not just teenagers. I mean, I can't get up in the park department, I can't get up in the park department, nobody wants to work solid waste. I don't think you can get anybody working at Pie Factory now. If anybody wants a job, they got a job.
It's only gonna get worse. We keep paying people not to leave.
I mean, I think Chevy, this could Chevy do it one time. People
If you run it, you run it, the body of the winner, they leave.
I had that after last week. I mean, I said,
Yeah, he's headed out there.
They ain't coming around anymore.
Well, go back to what Ms. Atwood said about a bonus, sign-on bonus. So you come in, you get $100 to take the training and stay through the summer. Think that would help if we advertise it that way?
It may help, I mean,
I mean,
it look there, it's probably got the money.
but if it don't, we're losing nothing. If they don't take it, then we're not losing nothing.
Well,
Is the biggest thing the math, is that, you mentioned
no,
that.
nobody wants to work. I mean, the girls, they want a job, have a job. I mean, they can work for Taylor, not their job. They can leave parts from go out, you know, make a lot more money.
I mean, we got.
We're saying the same word.
When's the
Oh,
when's the cutoff date, though?
I'm gonna say that, I mean, if we went into warm weather and maybe hire somebody to come in and do training in our pool, train on our guard, if we went so late, I couldn't give you a cutoff date if we went into that kind of scenario. But I'm gonna say, middle of May, we're gonna be. 3 weeks.
So give them a quick resume.
That's what I'm saying, we got. Times approaching there.
What's the minimum age? What's our minimum age?
It's always been 16, but we've got 115 that's coming this year.
Okay. So there is nothing, that's just our kind of policy.
No,
So what the training they do online, or they have to go like?
they have
a
some
resort?
online training, CPR training, and then they have to go do actually in water training at the gym boat. Now, I know 2 years ago, somebody contacted Ms. Pittman about maybe coming up here and training in our pool. For us to get our pool up, water clean, and warm that early is. We're not early, we're gonna be done. I'm not saying,
No.
it won't be warm, but we can get it clean any time of the year.
It's not working.
Especially if you pour the chemicals in it and get everything done, then. Can't open.
And it's not just this, I mean, like I said, it's not just this department.
One of those surrounding counties, I want to file it.
I had talked to Macon County, I know, London Station contacted some of the ladies over in Smith County.
Well, they like, it's in the,
Most, they've always been in the money. These girls, that's right.
Are they having the same problem like we are this year? You think?
We go to reduce schedule to see if we can make it work with the lower number of cars.
Part is, more people show up, we have to have guards in the water.
I'd like to make a motion to do some type of incentive bonus.
Bear in mind, it's $10,000-12,000 in the whole after pool season. On top of what we're offering here.
if we don't take it, we're not losing it.
What do they ever do, like a $100 bonus, or you think that's feasible?
I do, I mean, it's a good thing when they have a pool open. A lot of people enjoy it, a lot of families enjoy it.
I
Something,
mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we need to try to get it open in any way possible.
you're gonna give that to the ones that already
I
signed
was
up.
gonna say, how you gonna do that? That has to be all the way
I
across the board, right?
don't think it's much, it ain't gonna work, like, you can might open 200, they still ain't gonna.
And how long, I mean, they're gonna have to stay a certain amount of time. They
Yeah,
can't
you have
get
to
from
get
the
out.
final.
Put it in there that they stay the whole season.
Now, folks seem to get paid at the end of the season. But I'm kind of like, both, I don't think it's gonna make that much difference. Either they're gonna wanna do it or not do it. They're wanting to do it to have something to do rather than to have a job. Some of them think being a lifeguard is glamorous, I guess, I don't know. Well, I'm just saying, that's why some of them leave so quick after they get down there.
But we, like I said, we ain't got many more days before we got to get down, let's make a decision.
really close.
Got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, Shelby's got a week or two to play. She can offer $100 if they last the season. I say we'll probably meet our goal.
So we've got a motion of Beverly to offer $100 incentive to try to come up with more lifeguards, and is that manager's too, assistant manager?
And that's to get anybody to work.
Yeah.
For all of them, the ones that signed up already, you guys are fair.
Yeah, do it all the way across, I'll say, for complete, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the training and the season.
in the season.
You gotta stay the whole season.
If they quit before the season's out, they fall.
Right.
Everybody understand the motion, share it again.
I'm making a motion to complete training. Training successfully. And complete the work in the season. That you would get it at the end of the month. I mean, at the end, $100.
Everybody understand the motion, I have a motion to her second, for clarity, is any more discussion on that? All in favor of that motion, say aye.
How's that gonna be posted? I mean, obviously not by the 8 people sitting here. We're going in the newspaper with it, we're going on Facebook with it, we're going.
Can we do all that, Cliff? Can we get it?
Yeah, I'm with Shelby. It's gonna go.
I'll contact you.
Shelby can add that to the flyer that she's developed. She's gonna be beating the bushes, so
And we can
if that makes a difference, it'll make a difference.
send it to Cheese, let him do it over the radio.
Is there any legalities to doing this?
See why it would be.
Well, I mean, there's really a lot of things about wage an hour and when you pay people and you know, all that sort of thing. I'm just asking that question before we get into.
Well, the only thing we'd have to send it before the whole commission to approve what we've done, because we're spending money. Right there.
He's talking beyond county, he's talking federal legal.
Yeah, he's
Talking
talking
I'm talking about wage an hour, all the things that nature.
Well, there's still, every company gives, a lot of companies give sign-on bonuses.
Yeah, that's.
I know, but we're not a company. We're a government, and we are regulated in different ways. And I'm not trying to be argumentative, I'm more concerned, I don't want us to do something, we've never done this. Okay, so there may be a reason we've never done it, because we're not supposed to do it or can't do it. It's the first thing that goes through my pea brain. So I think we need to try to make sure that legally
The
we
county
can.
has given bonuses to all employees a few years ago, instead of giving a raise, they gave them a one-time bonus. I don't see how that would be any different than this. I mean, you're making it contingent upon completing the season, but I can go down here and we've been talking about it, somebody goes to the police academy and graduates, they have to work X amount of time and then go, so it's contingent on being here for a certain amount of time to get paid. That's something we can look into if you all want to make it contingent upon it being okay by county attorney and signed off.
I mean,
on.
I like the idea, I'm all for the idea, I just don't want to do something that's gonna get us in hot water. Legally, something that we can't or shouldn't be doing.
We won't have time.
I don't think it is, I don't have any reasons for thinking that, other than knowing how complicated some of those laws are.
Agreed. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think the money's going around.
How long will it take to get an answer from
That's what I'm saying.
the
It's
auditor?
I don't
I
know.
mean, how
I
long
mean,
will it-
Vicky might be able to answer that. I don't know. I mean, somebody that's really versed in labor law, I'm sure could tell you like that, but
Well, I wouldn't bother the county attorney right now. Just do it.
well, he's a little busy right now, but I'm just saying, I think CPAS or somebody might be able to answer the question for us too, or MPAS or somebody. I don't know.
Mayor, do you think that there's any way that you can get this answer for us?
I can do some research on it, see what I can work with.
And I'm not doing this to kill the idea. I'm always the what if person. I'm sorry.
So you think the motion. Contingent.
With contingency of.
It's legal.
Yeah. For our
If it's legal.
legalities.
Yeah.
All right, she added it to her motion, I have a second. Is there any more discussion?
Time frame,
All in favor, say aye.
time frame, time frame,
He's gonna be too soon again.
3 weeks, we're 3 weeks out.
I saw that, it's gonna be hard.
Should be able to get an answer.
Well, I think we all public, there's already a public sentiment on the code is that we don't want it to open and are doing everything we can to keep it from opening. I would like the public sentiment to reflect, we have done all we can to try to get this sucker open.
Yeah, all the time. Why didn't y'all open the pool? Why didn't you open the pool? Okay.
But I'm just saying, that's my main concern. Maybe the press.
I'm all for
make
it.
sure that's, you know,
Did you vote on that?
you voted yes.
I'll vote yes.
All right, well, let's move on to number 5, any more discussion items? That needs to be brought up tonight. Any other business? Anything? Number 7 is public comment, I don't see no one, public just looks like most of the meeting. Chris, you got anything? And we do need to set another meeting date before, sometime in May, because it's gonna post open, so we need a week or so right before, see what we do.
So you say you're doing mine about the 15th of May.
We're getting into budget hearings the first 2 weeks of May. We'll be getting that information in the packet, so May is gonna be really tight, it already is. I just-
What do you got around the 15th?
15th on a Saturday, May 15th on a Saturday, we could do it that week, May 17th sometime, but who's gonna open the pool up that?
A week from now.
Right now, would you want to do the week of the 10th or the week of the 3rd?
Probably the 10th. The 3rd. It's gonna be a little close to turn here.
Yeah, we'll never have everybody trained. We have a meeting, we'll never have.
That's what I was thinking. It's-
I mean, I got, May, 1st of May, I start running the pool, cleaning the pools. In 2 weeks, the pool's gonna be clean and running.
So you think the 3rd, the week of the 3rd?
I say week of May 17th, I mean, it's gonna give us a chance to get everything. Or you need to do it the week of the 3rd, where you can let you know when you have everything back.
Next week, I'm running the pool and washing. We have to start running. I've got to get the chemicals balanced, it's got to pass inspection. There's a few things that need to be done, you know, we've never replaced that water drain or the white strip that goes through there, it's cracked. And in some places, there's knockout spots that big, kid cut their toe in that. I mean, we're gonna have to start doing some maintenance up there, this little stuff that we do every year. You know, year before last year was sand filter, last year was diving board, this year it's gonna be that kind of stuff.
So I think we need to have a
First week
week.
of May.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be every 2 weeks.
What?
I mean, will that help you to know where we think, you know, we can know a little bit more.
I got May the sixth, it's on a Thursday, when is budget hearing that week?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we first,
We had,
Like I said, y'all can pick today, because I'm gonna have to start running the pool anyway.
all right, you got budget hearings on Monday, May 3rd, and on the 6th. You could do something on, if you wanted to go that early. Tuesday the 4th, steering committee the 6th, you could meet at 7 right after the hearing.
y'all wanna do May the fourth? You've got nothing that night.
That'd be good.
Let's go ahead and schedule the meeting, our next Parks and Rec meeting for May the fourth at 7.
Yeah, you have to do.
I don't see anything else, Mayor, do you see anything else on that day?
Yeah, let's do May the fourth at 7, it'll be right after the steering committee.
Because the 6th, we've got budget hearings, 11th, 13th.
So is everybody okay with May the fourth at 7 o'clock?
That gives you plenty of time for public notice, that should get you enough time to get your word out, lifeguard.
It's a 6 or 7.
Seven.
If y'all, we need to get the word of mouth out and try to, I mean, encourage people to try to. Are we back with the work as a lifeguard or assistant manager?
Pretty much like I said, so. If we give them $1,000, they probably still.
That's all I've got. Anybody else got anything? I hear a motion to adjourn. Motion by Gillen, second by Lonnie Taylor. All in favor, get up and leave.
Thank you.
Thank you.